Part 1. Lisa was a 22-year-old student from Amsterdam. She had always dreamed of working in fashion. One day, she received an email from a company in Paris. They invited her for a 3-month internship. Lisa was both excited and nervous. She had never lived outside the Netherlands before. Her parents supported her decision. She booked her train ticket from Amsterdam to Paris. On the morning of her departure, it was raining. Her mother hugged her tightly at the station. "Be careful, Lisa," her mother said. Lisa smiled and waved goodbye. The train left the station slowly. Lisa watched the Dutch countryside disappear. She knew this trip would change her life. She closed her eyes and imagined Paris. Part 2. The train arrived in Paris in the afternoon. Lisa stepped out of the station, feeling amazed. The city was busy, loud, and full of life. She found a taxi and gave the driver the address. The company had arranged a small apartment for her. It was in the 11th district, near a park. When she entered the apartment, it felt cozy. There was a small kitchen and a tiny balcony. She unpacked her suitcase and took a deep breath. The next morning, she woke up early. She wore her best outfit and took the metro. The company office was near the Seine River. She arrived at 9 a.m., right on time. A friendly receptionist greeted her. Lisa smiled nervously and waited for her supervisor. Her heart was beating fast. Part 3. Her supervisor, Claire, arrived with a warm smile. "Welcome to Paris, Lisa," Claire said kindly. They walked through the modern office together. Lisa met the design team and other interns. Everyone seemed busy but friendly. Claire showed Lisa her desk. It was next to a large window with a view. Lisa sat down and opened her laptop. Her first task was to help with color samples. She carefully matched fabrics and patterns. At noon, Claire invited her to lunch. They went to a small cafe nearby. Lisa tried French onion soup for the first time. She loved the flavor and fresh bread. Claire asked about her life in Amsterdam. Lisa felt happy and welcomed. Part 4. The first week passed quickly. Lisa learned how to assist the designers. She organized materials and helped in meetings. Each evening, she explored Paris a little more. She visited the Louvre and walked along the Seine. Sometimes she felt lonely in the big city, but video calls with her parents helped a lot. One weekend, she took a train to Versailles. The palace gardens were beautiful and peaceful. She sat on a bench and wrote in her journal. "I am growing stronger," she wrote. Back at work, her confidence improved. Claire gave her more responsibilities. She helped with a photo shoot preparation. Lisa started feeling like part of the team. Part 5. One morning, Claire gave her exciting news. "Lisa, you'll assist in next week's fashion show." Lisa couldn't believe her ears. She felt both nervous and honored. The following days were full of preparation. She ironed clothes, checked accessories, and organized backstage. The night of the show finally arrived. Lisa wore black and carried a headset. The models walked gracefully down the runway. She made sure everything went smoothly. After the show, everyone clapped and cheered. Claire hugged her and said, "Well done." Lisa felt proud of herself. She had faced challenges and succeeded. That night, she walked home smiling. Paris felt more like home than ever. Part 6. As the internship continued, Lisa grew more skilled. She learned to give her opinions in meetings. The designers began asking for her advice. One afternoon, Claire called her into the office. "You have done excellent work, Lisa," she said. "We would like to offer you a full-time position." Lisa's eyes filled with happy tears. She called her parents immediately. They were so proud of her. She thought about going back to Amsterdam. But she knew this was her dream. Lisa accepted the job without hesitation. She found a larger apartment nearby. She started taking French lessons in the evening. Her new life was just beginning. She felt independent and strong. Part 7. Months passed, and Lisa became a key team member. She traveled to Milan and London for work. Her French improved, and she made new friends. Every morning, she biked along the Seine to work. Her days were full but exciting. She never forgot where she started. On her one-year anniversary, she visited Amsterdam. She told her parents about her adventures. They hugged her with tears of joy. "I'm proud of you," her mother whispered. Lisa returned to Paris with a full heart. She sat by the river, watching the lights. Her journey had been challenging but beautiful. She was grateful for every moment. Paris had become her second home, and she knew this was just the beginning.